On today's episode, we are discussing the theory of the dot, our lasting legacy. A new theory is emerging about our digital lives. It's one of a philosophical nature, one that tries to, once and for all, define the digital footprints of our lives. The question is this: are we dots? Is that a single dot in the entire universe? Yes, it is. Remarkably, we are tiny, insignificant pieces of a much larger picture. See all the dots there? All digital, billions of dots standing together as one, visible to the world on a grand scale, collected and stored on the internet for every generation to review for centuries to come. The dot theory is not a false claim. In fact, Tim Berners-Lee, the inventor of the World Wide Web, is one of its main contributors. In 1989, the first servers began to share information with others around the globe. And it is in this very moment of history that data, considered today's gold of all gold, started to become a valuable commodity. Of course, gathering information while using a web browser is what made the internet so attractive to billions of people around the world. But how does the dot work? Remember, the dot represents us, the common user. Hidden beneath billions of digital web pages, our voice and spirit live on long after our passing. Postings, stories, pictures, comments. Our character and likeness are buried somewhere in the depths of the internet, and it's out there for someone to find and discover. Yes, that small dot is us, digital footprints and all for eternity and beyond. And then you wonder what feeds the dot. In reality, the internet is fed by information, lots and lots of raw information that is uploaded every single day from millions of sources, documents, pictures, facts. Since no one technically owns the internet, the users are the ones who fuel and manage it. We make digital contributions throughout our lifetime, leaving bits and pieces of our footprints on various websites. Then the services collect this information about us, and then these services look to buy and sell data online for profit, making our dot grow by leaps and bounds without any effort on our part. When you talk about dots, no one will ever forget the spirit of Carl Sagan. Remember, he's the one that wrote the book called Pale Blue Dot, A Vision of the Human Future in Space. Carl claimed that we are nothing more than a mote of dust to the universe. In his emotional tribute, the picture of the Earth, depicted here from the Voyager spacecraft, claims that we're just a small portion of something much bigger than that of ourselves. Carl puts our human lives in complete perspective by comparing us to a single dot in the heavens. He is right. We are small and innocent, and that makes it all the more meaningful. It's interesting to note how a dot is used to describe a much deeper connection to the universe. Similarly, I've always thought that dots are perfect examples of digital footprints in modern times. We need a way to define how our digital footprints fit into a bigger picture on the internet, and I think the dot theory puts everything into perspective. Do you agree with that statement? I thought so. You see, my fine computer user, we think very much alike. Having a deeper connection with technology and the universe seems like a perfect union. And there it is. Our lasting legacy is both universal and global forever. When our days finish here on earth, you shall find that our legacy is everlasting. Not only is it everlasting in digital form, but it serves as a voice to the past. Not only is it everlasting in digital form, but again, it serves as a voice to the past. I'm repeating that purposely because millions of unique voices are now locked away in all these timeless places, and they fill the heavens with such glory. As for myself, I see the words standing the test of time, reaching future generations by a simple click and tap. Knowingly, my dot is preserved for all humanity. What a wonderful legacy, isn't it? To think that my tiny dot, this single voice of confidence and vision, is going to live for centuries, like it should. Better than any public library, right? Better than a dusty book on a shelf. Take my word for it. Look deeper. See the dot. This is a very serious subject to me. We're trying to figure out how our tiny footprints, all these digital footprints that we provide every single day, goes someplace and lives forever. We can't touch the dots. We can't see the dots, but we have to agree on one thing. They definitely exist, and they will be found by future generations. Think about that for today's thought. Please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining today's talking point. Bye for now.